What's going on? Back plugged in again with your boy the Prophet. And so today, man, I got a really special video for you guys. It's going to be the 2020 beginner's guide. I'm going to do at least 2, maybe 3 parts of this, but this is my new-ish account, and I'll kind of explain that. This is basically a very good beginner's account. You know, if you've been playing for, let's say, 30 days to 60 days, you should have anywhere similar to this amount of characters, or at least things to max out. Accessories here, I'll show you the accessories. Like I said, this is virtually a new account, but the login days will kind of not tell the true story, but these are all the accessories on this account. But I'm going to show you guys my main account, but we're not going to be working on my main account, but I will just show you guys exactly what it's looking at. Alright, so my main account is looking absolutely beautiful. Notice that I have 3 characters with purple text for their level, which means that they're max transcended to 100%, which that's like a huge hallmark. That's like the most powerful you can make a character. These are the accessories on my main account. I have like multiple duplicates of virtually everything, legitimately everything except some of the gold items. A lot of people don't even have duplicates of those Shinji's caps, those hunting cap accessories, but I have dupes of those. You'll notice that they're green characters, orange characters, some white, and then you'll notice some purple, some very rare purple characters like right there. I only have 3 fully max transcendent characters. I could have a 4th. I just haven't really decided on who exactly I want to fully transcend. But the different colors coincide with Soul Tree being 100% is green, so any character can be green. And then link slots, if you have a character max link slotted, which is also known as 10-10-10 link slots, they'll be orange, and if they're fully transcended, they'll be purple. But that's intermediate stuff. We're going to be covering beginner stuff today only, and stay tuned because I'll have the intermediate guide out probably tomorrow. We have summons and stuff like that dropping, so just be wary of that. But the main thing that you want to do is all of your events. Now right now we're in difficult quests, so a lot of you probably won't be able to complete all of these, but this is a massive source of orbs, especially for a new account. Some characters can almost clear almost all this stuff. The attribute scrolls, you won't be able to do those if you're a new account because it requires link slots. But that thing that you saw down there, inheritance zone, that's where you get the link slots. We'll talk about those tomorrow as well. The main thing that you want to do though is farm every single daily event that they give you. A lot of times the daily events give you more experience or better rewards. There's some really good ones. Also, you want to make sure that every character that you get, every 5-star character you get, is locked. So if they're not locked, you want to make sure you go into them, hit the lock button on them. So you have to tap on them if you don't see the lock on them. That's extremely important because not only can characters be used in events, but characters can be sold for fodder. And also, your links are extremely important. As a new player, you want to have a sufficient amount of every link so that you can link up several characters. If you want to have strong attack damage or strong attack recharge or damage reduction or all of those particular skills or soul traits are extremely important. When you notice that every character that I'm using for ascension fodder has that badge on them. Now any character that doesn't have that badge, you should not, never use a character for fodder that does not have a badge, okay? And never use 5-star characters as fodder either. You just never ever want to do that unless they're 5-star raid material, which raid characters have silver stars, not gold stars. So it's very easy to tell them apart. Even like 2-star characters, because every single character that you max, that's orbs. So 2-star characters are 10 orbs, 3-star characters are 5 orbs, 4-star characters are 35 orbs, 5-star characters give you 50 orbs, and then 6-star max and resurrection get you 75 orbs. So right there you want to go to your quest, and then right there I just selected daily quest. Like I said, the daily quests are going to get you the most experience. You want to make sure you're doing your daily quests every single day, and you want to make sure when you're doing your daily quest, you're leveling up a new team. You don't want to use any character that's level 200 unless he's your only character that can power you through content. But for this account, and a lot of times the daily events are very quick. As you see, we just cleared that with 1 strong attack. But you know, the Mahikone on this account, you know, they give you skill keys, and skill keys will help you instantly max a character. But also now we have 50 soul tickets a day. So you have 50 soul tickets a day compared to back in the day. We used to have 5. Okay, back when the game first started, there was only 5 soul tickets. There wasn't nearly as much to do though, but now we have 50 soul tickets that recharge daily. So Cone's Bonanza is legitimately the best thing that you want to do to level up characters and to gain experience, as well as get character fodder. So we just skipped that. You know, the Cone's Bonanza, it can be, as long as, I mean, a 5-star character can be Cone's Bonanza. So it's been around in the game that long. They just kind of made it better. And see, you get a 22,000, about 23,000 experience, and then you get experience crystals, and you get a guaranteed 4-star drop. So a lot of times you might get 3, you know, 4-star drops, some of those. But you know, it's just really good for leveling up your character. See, now we've got this Ruruka that I just pulled. We got her maxed out to the highest that she can be ascended as a 5-star. So once you get her max ascended, then her level cap will stop at 80. Once she gets to level 80, you need to use some of those green technique crystals that you get from the daily quest. Right here, where it's right under where it says Cone's Bonanza, it said get crystals, and you would go there if you needed you know, the crystals to level up a character. But so once again, we'll just go ahead and do a Cone's Bonanza to get the experience and to get the fodder that we need to ascend our 6-star Orihime right now. So as you see, you get a lot of experience. I'm leveling up Mahikone as well. Even though you don't get orbs for maxing out 6-star characters, you get Hogaku's Will, which those are very important as well. But you're going to be doing this song and dance all the time, where you're constantly leveling up characters, you're constantly feeding them fodder, you're constantly trying to raise them to the highest that they can be. You are going to run out of crystals and jewels eventually. Make sure you're farming the right crystals and jewels. Those can be found in power-up quests in your events. Your event tab is really going to get you to most of the content in the game. And I know you guys are probably like, dude, you got like 900 tickets, like, you know, like however you want to feel about that. But it's because I just log into this account for like various new things. Make sure you do your daily events every single day. You might be thinking it's only 5 orbs a day, but 5 orbs a day, 30 days a month, that's going to net you a lot of bonuses and orders and completions and stuff like this. So as you see, I have from login days and from collecting jewels and crystals, which you just get those by playing, by completing quests. You'll notice that there's some items that are going to pop up here in just a second. You see orbs from completing sub-story, like bam. Okay, so sub-story, that's one item. There's 5 items that you can only get from completing the side stories, and it tells you exactly which one to complete to get what. That's in your orders as well. These are in your free orders, so these are extremely important. Make sure you check these pretty often, because you might be close to one, or you might be on the verge of some, or you might have some free orbs that you need to collect. Also, the orders will give you the direction of how to play the game. Like if it says get 200 completions in co-op, you know, you can play co-op unlimitedly. So that's another thing. Make sure you clear all your orbs. When you run out of soul tickets, just grind co-ops, guys. You can join the co-ops infinitely. The next thing I'm going to talk about is the accessory training ground. So we just kind of went into it. We'll skip the actual playing through to save time for the video. So this is what the end of the accessory training ground looks like. You're going to be fighting against Shinji for the Shinji's cap level. And then you'll see the reward that you get for completing this for the first time. It's going to be a guaranteed 4-star accessory. This guaranteed 4-star accessory, the Shinji's cap or the hunting cap, we're going to have 15% spiritual pressure increase and 15% normal attack damage or attack increase, which is one of the best items that you can get in the game. You can literally farm these accessory training ground events to farm up these 4-star items, farm up the power hearts and the powders and the books that you need. You can get everything that you need for accessory fusion. So we're going to go ahead and do some accessory fusions right here. We're going to go ahead and increase the speed right here a bit, just so we can kind of show you a little bit more in a quicker amount of time. But this is what you're going to do. You want to use your power hearts as sparingly as possible. If you play that accessory training event, and that's in your events, you just go to a power up quest and you'll see the accessory training grounds there. You have to play the event for each day of the week to get the different color, you know, books and power hearts and the different items. So a lot of your time is going to be spent fusing items. If you have an item, like let's say you have a captain's cloak and you want to keep a captain's cloak, you'll want to use one of those flawless immutable balls. You get those from the point event and from the accessory training ground as well. But yeah, so we're just going to go ahead and do some fusions and some ascension here. Notice that I only have one book and you know, I only have enough for one fusion for this color. So okay, great. So that actually came with 30% focus, extra extra stat boost. We'll keep 30% focus because that's a max roll on this, a newer account. So you know, there are a lot worse rolls than 30% focus that we could have. So we'll go ahead and keep that one the same. This is a regular editing brush, which got us like nothing. Editing brushes take a while. It takes a while to get these. I mean, honestly, super editing brushes are even more rare. You get these from like the daily events that they give you. Sometimes they come up very rarely. You also get super editing brushes from step up rewards. They're a lot more rare, but they do guarantee a max stat roll. But just don't count on having a lot of super editing brushes because they are hard to get. So we're just going to do one more fusion with this tension tie, which tension ties are extremely important items, especially for co-op and single player, because you want your special move, which is your soul bomb, to do as much damage as possible. Looks like we got level 3 defense, but that's not really good for that. But I'll just go ahead and move on to the challenger orders. These are some that you definitely want to complete. As you see, the reward for that one is a 5-star ticket. It took me about 10 minutes to complete all those, minus clearing the like sub-story stuff. Like you have to clear the sub-story with that one. But as you see, editing brushes and super editing brushes for rewards there. So other place to get those brushes. The best place to get accessory tickets and everything else to survive on this game are point events. Point events come out about once every 2 weeks. They do come with certain bonus characters that makes your life a lot easier to have. This particular point event drops a 4-star accessory because it's a part of the New Year's. 50 spirit orbs, special move sources, which we'll cover that on the next part of the video. That's a list of the bonuses. Now, what I would say about this one, this is all the reward that you can get, which are absolutely phenomenal. Brave Souls summon tickets, Brave Souls accessory tickets, premium summon tickets, accessory tickets, soul tickets, all the stuff you need, coins, so all the stuff you need, and it helps you play the game better and smarter. So even autoing, it's about the point events are pretty difficult to complete. So if you're a newer account, you may struggle with point events, but you know, just work your way up to it. As you see, these are all the rewards you get. You can get accessory tickets, Bleach Brave Souls accessory tickets like that, guaranteed. Those are going to help you get characters quicker. They're going to help you get accessories quicker. I never spend money, or I never spend orbs on soul tickets. I always just wait and then just collect the ones that they give you out. Make sure you complete your player rank requirements as well. This is a huge source of orbs. Just in the little 15 orders that I did, that was like 250 orbs. Make sure you take advantage of all the free stuff that they give you. Do not waste orbs on soul tickets. I know they're a lot cheaper now, but I still wouldn't do it. If that's what you want to do, go for it, but I don't recommend it. Just do everything that they give you daily. Stay tuned, because part 2, the intermediate guide to Beast accessories, will be out in about a day or two. Prophet Nation, I love y'all. I'm out.